20th, my Sunday morning visual. It's about 10:45 in the morning. This is just my regular visual. Look like that spike is coming on, or those spikes are coming on just great on my V. Here it is. I'm not going to even. Oh, that's not the tag. Tag. She's doing great. The spikes are coming along just fine. And they are not kidding. Okay. It's visual. Some new growths coming down there on my day beyond. Okay. Alright. Now these oncidiums weren't featured during my Moats Orchid. My celebration haul from Moats Orchid. But what I did was I did check them to make sure that the medium or the spag wasn't broken down, and the roots were very good. So I didn't bother cleaning them up because I didn't want to set them back. But since being out here in the garden, they put out some new growths, and I believe this one is actually putting out a spike. I think it's the only one with a name tag. Let's take a look at who it is. That's who that is. Catatante Orange Kiss, which I love. My last Cataton family fell in love with it, so I gave it up. You know, I do that. And they threw some money on the table, which, you know, you can't put a price on something that beautiful. And but this is look like it's gonna make me very happy in its place. Alright, like I said, I didn't take the spag off. The roots were fantastic. I did not want to set these oncidiums back, not at all. So I just set them in a plastic pot along with some lava rock. Okay, let's see what this one's doing. I purchased 3. They were in the bag. Okay, they all are just putting out new growth, which is fantastic. Now, had I cleaned those roots off and just totally abused this oncidium just because, I don't think these new growths would be here. I think they would definitely be going downhill. So going forward, if that media is not broken down, or if it doesn't smell iffy to me, my oncidiums are going in a pot just with lava rock or Leica. Well, no, I think I'm going to stick with lava rock because I tried the Leica and that didn't work. So I'm going to try them just in the lava rock and see how they do. But so far it looks like they prefer the lava rock, so that's where they'll be. And I got this guy soaking because he looked a bit dehydrated. We've been having a lot of brutal sun lately, and I haven't been able to get out here and water because of work. You know how that is. Alright, so some of them I had to soak, but it didn't stop this beast. Not at all. These are the latest new roots that are growing, and they definitely outgrew the last new growths here. So it's doing great. So this little band of root here is splitting and doing its thing. My ceiling vandas can use a little more rainwater. They're underneath the eaves, so they don't get that heavy rain like most of the garden, because I didn't want to rot them out with all of that rain. So I give them a one-on-one individual treatment of water. Okay. This wrinkled stylus is doing great down there in that pot. It's maintaining the right amount of moisture that I'm looking for, and it's also coming out of the pot. Okay, here's another. This is Norma. She's still doing her thing. Absolutely. Okay, so she's okay. She's enjoying that moisture and the breakdown of something, because I could smell it. She's feeding off of it. It's probably another leaf or something I put in that pot. Sometimes I can mix up a brew and I forget what it is, you know. But it's all good, obviously. They love that brew. So everything's looking great out here. Oh, new root tips are forming. More cakeys. I want blooms. Alright, this was a propagation. And it looks like everything is doing great and it's putting out more cakeys. Unbelievable. Let me take another look at this thing. It's a weird vanda here. Okay. Alright, this I propagated last month. I cut the largest keiki off, and it's still growing another leaf. This is the keikis that were left, the 3 keikis in this pot, and they're growing. Didn't affect them at all by cutting off the largest keiki, which is right here in front of us. Hey, I broke that off last week. I know, bad me. This was the largest keiki on that stocking. Didn't affect them at all. They're growing. Okay. You looking good up there. Alright. It's my grammatophyllum. Those new growths are growing crazy. Okay. Reboom on one of my bromelias. Looking for the rest to rebloom. But this one's ahead of the game, which is okay with me. Alright. New tips. Alright, it's my Sunday morning visual. Everything's still growing. I buy a lot of seedlings because I like to start, I really do, I like to start from scratch. So I can polish up on my skills, find out what they like, what they don't like. You know, it just seedlings teach me. And because I don't spend a great deal of money on them, if I do something wrong, excuse me, the investment is not a total loss. It's a learning experience. So I trash them and I go get another seedling and I start over and I remember what I did wrong and I don't do that again. So that's why you see me with a lot of bag babies, buying a lot of bag babies, because seedlings are my starting point. Okay, so far that seedling is loving it. Okay, let's find out who you are. Alright. I have pictures, but okay. See something growing out from underneath there. Housing roots, putting down roots. My seedlings. I love them. Okay, this, just by looking at this, it looks like it's having some type of, it's a cattleya. Having some type of issues, dehydration. But the new growth is doing good. But I'm going to have to keep a very close eye on this guy. I might have to mix up something for him. Here's another. I did feature these when I purchased them, but it's putting down roots. But it could look a little better. But it's growing. So we'll find out what's going on with it, but I don't think it's anything serious. I'll just stay on top of it. And seedlings are doing good since they all are learning session for me. Okay, this one is losing a lot of leaves are dying back, so I think it's dehydration, but I'm looking for some green roots. So after this visual, we'll take a closer look at what's going on with you. These were seedlings also. They're growing just fine. Okay. Definitely loving it. Alright. These were seedlings. Definitely doing their thing. And believe it or not, this was a seedling. Okay. And there's no stopping it. Alright. See if I can put it back up there. I'm doing this with one hand, so you'll have to forgive me. Okay. Alright. Seedlings are looking good. Everything's looking okay. No reason to cry today. Let's see what you are. Oh, another ampullatum crossed with Sid. Okay, and I set it over here. And it's loving it. Having no problems. And she should bloom this spring. It should. I don't see why not. Alright, so see, new little thing in here, one down in there. It's doing okay. I just stuck the other nozzle out. Too much rain down here. So yep. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's where you'll stay. And everything looked like they got a drink. Some didn't, some did. Gotta do some thinning out anyway. So the ones that are not making it, because, because of lack of water, trust me, it is a lack of water. When we get those dry periods, they really, really suffer. They look forward to those rains and those waters. But a lot of them are orchids that were given to me, and they came in that. Is that a sheep? Yeah. That's lizard poop down in there. Couldn't tell if that was a sheath or not. Yeah, that's a sheath. Do more than sheath, girl. I want that ampullatum that had a great show last season. I didn't cut her spike, but she's growing. I mean, seriously, doing her thing. All right. And this is my Sunday morning visual. Excuse me. In the garden. Everything looks like it's doing great. And this Cycopsis mendenhall hildos, the keiki is putting out roots there. That's a great thing. I'm very happy to get another plant. I feel very, very lucky. Thank you so much. And her buds, her eyes are swelling all over the place. I'm not sure what went on with this Cycopsis. It didn't get anything but growstone and maybe a little bit of my brew. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I've been stirring that pot a little bit, putting some love in it, and that's what you have to do. You have to just try different things for your orchid and see how they respond. But it's your brew, and I don't think you should push that off on anyone else, because it might not be for others. Chances are it will not be for others if you don't have the same environment. Alright, this is a 14-minute video. I normally don't do those, and post them. Yeah, I do them, but I don't post them. I cut them a little short, so I'll probably be cutting this or editing. Chilerianas, I had to move because they were getting just a bit too much sun. You can tell by the leaves here, and they were feeling a little soft and limp, so I moved them to a shadier position, but still will receive great rains. Okay, so that's what they were telling me. Hey, Mom, this is a bit too much sun. Okay, move me or lose me. I'm not going to lose you. I'm going to move you. Okay, so that's that. Because I hear what you're saying. I hear you. All right. Got some new growing tips popping out of this baby. Part of my orchid haul celebration. And she's telling me everything's okay. And these are all brand new root tips because she didn't have any when I picked her up. Okay, so she's telling me I'm okay with this. I'll leave you here for a while. Okay, keep a close eye out on you. What is that in there? What is that? Girl, don't scare me like that. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like you're kicking out roots. But I thought that was who knows what that is. We're going to have to wait and see what that is in there. Fantastic. But I'll take your root tips. That's enough for me. Made my heart skip a beat. Wasn't sure what that was down in there. All right. Sunday morning visual. Okay, it looks like you could be getting too much sun too. So I'm going to move you right underneath here. But you'll still get some rain. Okay. Well, okay, not there. Well, she told me not there. So, there you go. That's where she told me she wanted to be. Okay. Call me an orchid nut. I'll take it. I listens. Okay. So, top shelf cavaliers. Loving the positions. Still loving it this Sunday. And so am I. Just getting a little sprinkle from the rain, which feels great. Great. Okay. So, we're going to cut this off right here at 17 minutes. That is enough. Wait a minute, I saw something else. Okay, I'll check this off camera. Okay, have a great, wonderful day. Have a great orchid growing day. Enjoy life. Enjoy your hobby or your passion. Don't let others get you down. They don't control you that way. Step up and be human and push them back. Until next time, ciao.